My name is Martina Ellerbe. I am originally from Teaneck, New Jersey. I went to undergrad at The Ohio State, and now I'm at Capital Law School at Ohio State. I came out there, I know why as a Jersey girl in Ohio, but I played women's basketball. I was number 23, and I was a forward. I loved it so much, but I decided that I wasn't going to go overseas. I wasn't going to try to continue my career, and I thought that it was just best that I hang up the sneakers and go to law school. But going to law school was so random. I thought that I was going to do TV or radio or just something that was not law school. And literally during my senior year, I was thinking, what am I going to do with my life? What am I going to do with my life? So I go and I'm talking, trying to figure out what would be a good choice, a good path for me. And to go to law school, you don't have to have planned it this whole time. So med school, you have to major in medical stuff. And for law school, you just have to take a test. So I took my test, got in, applied, and now I'm in law school. A lot of people make law school seem like it's the worst thing ever, but it's really not. I have never taken a law class before. I have never learned anything about the law. I knew nothing. All the basic stuff that they go over in law school, I'm thinking thank goodness they're going over this because I have no idea. Since I've never taken a law class before, I never really had the opportunity to learn about a memo. And one of our first big assignments was a memo. So when I got it, I was really excited and everything, but I had to work through a few issues.
All right, so I'm sitting in my house. It's 6:40, and I'm doing my research memo. So, warning, research memos are basically, they're supposed to be called memorandums, and it's when your teacher gives you a situation as if you were a lawyer. So it's I don't know, as if somebody came in, they're your client, and there's all these facts, and you have to read through testimonies and read through all this stuff and try to figure out what's going on. And as a law student, you get access to places that have tons and tons of cases that you can read through. So it's like a law student Google, basically. You have a couple of them. So you have to go on those, and you have to look up old cases to try to figure out what would happen in this case. Because basically, the law, it's not like anybody's making new stuff up. All this stuff has already happened before, and you just have to look up the old law and try to predict what's going to happen. So this is exactly what I'm doing right now. And everybody talks about how hard this is. Research memos are basically just what you are dreading. All year long, everybody talks about it. All the older students talk about it. All the teachers talk about it. So I got my memo, and I was so nervous, so I started doing it right away. I finished it. It was done on Monday. It's due on Friday. I was okay, I'm going to have a week to just look over it and just kind of edit it to make it great. So I go to my teacher, and I was I have a weird feeling that I'm just not answering the question because lawyers and law students, everything, it's really just careful reading. You have to read super carefully. And basically I tricked myself because I was trying to just read too carefully, and I just created a brand new question that wasn't in the question at all. And that was just a terrible idea. So basically I was not answering the call of the question. So now I have to answer the call of the question, which is going to have me up until tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, but it's going to have me up for a very long time. So tip number 1, always answer the call of the question.
The issues weren't anything that couldn't be fixed at all, but one of the main things is answer the call of the question. And if you can, just talk to your professor. They're there to help you, and it'll save you time in the long run because I ended up spending more time doing it over when I could have just got the problem fixed from the beginning.